Alright. It should be live now. Not sure who's got to be awake at this time, though. Should be live, though. What is going on? Why is YouTube working? YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience some buffering. Well, that's just great. Alright, I do not know how to fix this. Oh, okay, excellent connection. But why is the preview video unavailable? Oh my god, this is... average watch time, da-da-da. Alright, Alright, we're 5 minutes in. I might as well get started. Yeah, I apologize for the flaky connection here. I mean, I have no idea how to fix this right now. It's probably a network thing. Maybe I need a cable or something like that. This whole wireless thing. But yeah, finally finished the Exalted speed video that I've been off and on. So what better way to celebrate this than to go on a date with one of these waifus here. Because I did say I was gonna play this game until I actually wooed one of them. So, where was I? Yeah, I think it's this one. Sunday. Yeah, where I last left myself. My pink-haired neighbor just admitted to, well, being infatuated with me, but all too late because I was already wooing the sexy, busty horror fan over here. And actually, who else is involved? Actually, it's not the pink-haired chick, it's the red-haired chick that admitted to falling in love with me. The pink-haired chick, I'm not going after because, well, she looks a fair bit underaged. Wait a minute, where's the pretty one? Oh. So this is the gameplay. It's essentially selecting words which they like, and presumably you write that into a poem. So, which is the good one to put for a goth chick? Yes, best girl, Renault. I'll start with raindrops. Ooh, yeah, goth chick loves that one. Solitary. Oh, she likes that one. Probably because she knows that I'm not into her. Probably feeling a bit heartbroken. Jeez. Let's see, romance graveyard. Let's be like contradictory with this. It's like all alone together. She likes both. She likes being alone and she likes being together. Okay. Alright, let's go full on. What the? Okay. Alright, frightening. Okay, that one. She likes that one. Let's see. Broken. Oh, damn. Disarray. And let's see. Heartbeat charm. What goes after disarray? Actually, I'm not gonna pick the emo ones anymore because Bowtie Girl seems to like that one way too much. Let's go with Dream. With imagination, yeah, okay. She likes the dreamy imagination stuff. I like you too, sweetheart. Let's go big, go universe. There we go. We're back in the swing of things. Go cosmic with this stuff. Variants. And go it. Oh, we're getting existential here. Alright, let's go sexy here. Oh, what the? Okay. Underage girl seems to like that. Let's go infinite. And then right. Har is always good for this girl. Destiny. Tragedy. Alright. Let's go more existential. As wide as the ocean. Okay, that didn't. You're giving me the wrong girl. You're giving me the annoying one. Albeit the annoying one that I kind of feel sorry for, but the annoying one nonetheless. How about some complex words? There we go. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Yeah, why is Monica not in that thing that shows me who I'm wooing? Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. I'm a man of many talents, Yuri. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, can't wait for the festival. It's gotta be great. Yeah? Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, weren't you complaining about it? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Well, she is a growing girl. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I'm not sure I want to imagine you with tentacles there. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Okay. Oh wait, I feel like I've seen this joke before. Did I load the wrong game? Hold on. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I was supposed to load this one. Okay. I should focus on what's ahead of me. Okay. Sorry about that. Apparently I just went through like a whole thing for nothing. As I approach the house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. Oh, that's right. Because at this point, we're supposed to be preparing for the festival. And there's my dream girl right there. Albeit two-dimensional. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. Yeah, I say that to my girl all the time. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose it's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, am I coming in clear? I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you. Duh, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Alright. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, did I have a stash of porn in there? I'm sorry. Oh my god, she's gotta go bashful again. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Just don't look at my hentai collection, that's all. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things I plan that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? What, we gotta have a fog machine? You know, mood lighting. Aromatherapy. Oh my god, we're gonna have fog lighting. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. This is a woman who's dedicated to her craft. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Oh jeez, is this gonna be like Myst, where we just end up on different planes of existence by touching a book? Yeah, but maybe tomorrow I'll do more of the Journeyman project, because that's something I gotta finish up and, well, get off my hard drive. Good god, that takes up a lot of space! Well, it is an FMV game, so... a lot of videos! Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Am I making this sound more ominous than it really is? That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way of putting it. Is that a bad thing? Not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Ooh. Are we gonna have some aromatherapy? Some coconut butter? And then some massage therapy? Is that what we're going with, Yuri? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. What is this, a seance? What the hell? I think that would be amazing. Don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, she's gonna knock out the entire room, isn't she? Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel a permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood... Oh, that's me. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides a more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Oh man, I had so many cranes to make. Oh. Is the stream still up? Alright, just making sure. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? Oh my god, are they just gonna pick words out and then make a poem out of it? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them on the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract more to peek inside. That's really creative. Jeez. I never thought I'd play a game attempting to simulate a feminist poetry slam. But here I am. Why is this under horror? Ugh. I had no idea you'd be good with this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with a red cheek. Is it just me? Or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Scarfy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag, once more pulls out a pocket knife. Wait, what? The knife is strangely beautiful. Okay. What is this, a sacrificial dagger? The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Right. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Oh, it's one of those razor sharp style knives. Alright. Made with like I forgot what the material was called. I think it's some kind of mineral. So okay. Oddly intricate for cutting ribbons. Oh. That's no ordinary knife. Yeah, it shouldn't be using scissors to cut ribbons, but alright. It looks fancy. Alright. Hello to who else has joined chat. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird? Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Yeah, I keep knives too. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Oh. I guess she has like a ninja fantasy. She likes throwing knives, I guess. Or like sharp, stabby, pointy things. They're just so pretty. Well, that knife is. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Hey, I like swords and knives too, lady. You're in good company, trust me. You're laughing at... No, I'm just laughing. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing this. It's an interesting to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Yeah, well, you're into dark, creepy stuff. I'm sure you fantasize about slitting your wrist or something. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really a cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Yeah, one of these days she's gonna have a sacrificial dagger. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Probably in some kind of secret club or secret cult. Secret Doki Doki Literature Cult. Jeez, I'm just hoping this game is more interesting than it really is. Curious of sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Scuffy! That's not how you handle the knife! I just wanted to test the sharpness on myself. Wanted to create a blood bond. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to be God damn. What kind of idiot am I playing? It's a knife with that, like, ornate, colorful blade. Those are sharp! I've seen them before. It's like, what is it? What are they called? Oppo knives or whatnot? I know some of you from Reynolds server who have been on, like, the sharp, stabby, pointy things. Do you know what kind of knife has that, like, shiny blue tint to it? I'll figure that out later. I barely touched it at all. Oh, jeez. I'm reminded of that one scene in a movie where it's like, somebody lets, like, a piece of drapery fall over a sword and it automatically cuts in two because it was so sharp. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh, is she a hemophiliac too? Is she turned on by blood? Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it with noticeably... I called it. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and looks... Okay, this is getting better. And creepy, actually. This is unintentionally kind of creepy. She's licking the blood off my finger. Is she gonna be a vampire or something? Just in time for Bloodlines 2. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Yeah. Granted, that probably would have left me more aroused than anything else. Oh? Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? What, reveal that you're a hemophilia? Is it hemophilia? Where it's like you get turned on by blood? I'm sorry. Or is it Kamenosai? Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yeah, she was just trying to kiss it and make it better. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. If it's a stupid thing to do, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Just saying. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger and fuck it. Why not? I'm playing an idiot. Yeah, what did I expect, me? Did you really just do that? Oh, bad touch, bad touch. I'm about to get me too'd. Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. You think? Oh my god. There are so many ways I could have handled this. You know what? I could have been even more creative and just used my blood to write down words instead of the marker. Just for kicks. Just to see if I could out-weird her. If not for a sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. Damn! I don't think the air's the only thing that's heavy here. You're so weird, Scarfy. Yuri giggles like... Yuri? Calling me weird? I have no response for that. And neither do I! Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension quickly lifted. We each resumed our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon, like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continued to progress to make progress on the paper. After we finished attaching the paper to the ribbons, we laid them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water coming right up. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than taking full-size glasses. I put the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling the sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? It's not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Yeah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. We're working on this together. Shouldn't we be surprising, the audience? Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Yeah, and I'm just rolling with this. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides. We don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that. It's kind of fun, Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with another person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she is coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Yeah, you haven't been on Xbox Live, have you, me? I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing another awkward moment. Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Oh, jeez. This is a whole lot of nothing going on. It's like the final episode of Game of Thrones here. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rushed out, fetch a towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Another waifu scene. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ooh, she's getting turned on by that. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it to. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I retracted my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Alright. Yeah, and I swear, this is not a hentai game. There was no nudity tag on this, by the way. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze. enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathed gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arms. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Spaced out? She went into a trance. Alright. Excuse me for a moment, guys. Still a lot of pollen around my area. It's affecting my nasal congestion. But I think I can still talk. Am I talking? Yeah, I'm talking. Okay. Vocal communication, auditory communication is still functional. The moment is over as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Oh, she so wants the D right now. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event as it just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Oh, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. Sorry, again, nasal congestion. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Alright. You say that like you are glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? It's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Alright. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. One sec, guys. Hopefully that was far enough away from the mic. Probably wasn't. So yeah, you got messed up gargling sounds. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being such a slow worker. Yeah, and sorry for stabbing myself. The important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I work her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I'm going in. I'm asking her out for a date. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Scarfy. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Spore! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Oh. Jealous waifu incoming. Holy shit. Oh, awkward moment. Hi, Scarfy. Hi, boy. Just that we weren't. Yeah, she was gonna kiss me. And Sayori just saw that. It's okay, Scarfy. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. Yeah, I know, we could have had a threesome. I mean, what? I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. She just slides right off! Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you are having with Yuri. how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. This has got to be some depressing shit. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all. Oh my god. The words of a dumped girlfriend. Why am I feeling this way, Scarfy? I'm supposed to be happy for... Yeah. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh my god. This... Come on. You're gonna make me feel sorry for this girl again. At least it shows this game is trying. Because now I have to treat these characters as human beings rather than objectives. Because they have emotions too. Everything hurts. It's a testament to their writing, though. As cringy as their writing gets sometimes. This would be so much if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Scarfy. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your time on your sympathy on me. Oh my god. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Whoa. Back up. What was Monica saying about me behind my back? Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. I mean, come on, you're like a little sister to me. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too. I did this to myself. Scarfy. Oh my god. Yep. The redhead admitted too late that she likes me. And I'm already slowly getting into a relationship. She's jumping at the moment right now. Because she... The thing is, she liked me all along, but she didn't have the courage to say it, so now she's saying it out of desperation because she thinks she's got to lose me forever. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want you to hurt. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Oh my god. And this partially hits close to home for me, I mean. I had to let a girl down like this too. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh boy. You know what? Save. Empty slot. Thing is, I really don't want to dump the girl that has the sharp knife. I don't know. No, it's a bad idea to get into a relationship out of pity. Oh boy. What do you think? Friend zone or not? You know what? Fuck it, friend zone. Oh my god. I am such a horrible person, I know. I just friend-zoned a girl who's pouring her heart out. And yeah, I actually friend-zoned a girl in real life, too. But it wasn't during a moment like this. I think it's like during a moment where like someone tried to hook me up with her. It's like, I can't do that. I only see her as a friend. That was actually the first time I ever heard of a term. Friend zoning. That's right. The first time I ever heard of friend zoning is when I accidentally friend zoned a girl. I think I did get friend zoned at one point, but I don't remember who it was though. But I remember the first time I heard of friend zoning, I actually did it to someone. Yeah, so for those of you who are like bad about friend zoning, yeah, girls can get friend zoned too. Ah, jeez. But then again, I'm not that invested into this game. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. I think she wanted things to be more than what they've been. Let's see, guys. So yeah, I just broke a girl's heart. Monaco told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back the way they were. Yeah, maybe I'll quit the club and you'll keep nagging me to join. I I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained oh my god. The game knows it. The game knows I made the wrong choice for her. Maybe not for myself, but I did make the wrong choice for her. Oh my god. It's so sad too. It's like, out of all the characters, she is the most naive and innocent. She probably has no way to handle these kinds of feelings. Oh boy. Oh my god. This is what. Oh. Really put the guilt trip on me. Well, at least she's using it to channel her creativity. I should write a poem about this. Sayori? It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please. This game does get this about women sometimes. Yeah, because I dated a girl that kind of talked like this too, about feeling so selfish about like everything she does. Even though she is the most selfless person I've ever known. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there is no happiness down that path. That is why I came here. Just so I could get an answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. No, I don't. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh! Okay. Now she's gotta throw a temper tantrum. She's gotta make a scene. Clutching her head with her hand, she screams as loudly as she can. She suddenly turned into that one woman-man thing from the Trump election footage. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sarah looks over her shoulder, flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sorry, you just got dumped. That's life. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because I literally tore a woman's heart in half. That's why. Dumping a girl is not easy, even if you're already dating someone. There's like a hefty guilt trip around that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because like as a society we're all raised to protect women from everything. So yeah, when you do this kind of harm to a woman, it really affects you. Even if there's no way around it. But thing is, it's like if I went with Sayori, I would have had to dump Yuri in, well, and yeah, that would have been just as bad. And the thing is, I don't know. Does Yuri need me more than Sayori does? Oh no, I think Sayori has a codependency issue. Yuri is just, well, she's just constantly alone or something, or just awkward. Well, they're all kind of awkward. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path. That's what... I don't know. Maybe you could find her a new boyfriend, who knows? But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me after things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll always do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearing complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up. Take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nitsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri after the festival. Oh, so we are going for a threesome. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Scarfy! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like to be submitted. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days it's important she tried a little harder. I say that but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Yeah, I feel that. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Scarfy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her. Oh, did you know that? How did she know that? It was only at my house. Monica wasn't even there. Sayori, were you talking to Monica? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Hold on. How did you know that we were talking yesterday? I know it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to her while I was in the room. What, did she call you or something? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Yeah, exactly! Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That doesn't make you clairvoyant! But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Doug, yeah, that's not creepy at all. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah? Oh my god. This woman's plotting. This suddenly turned into Game of Thrones all of a sudden. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an atmosphere, an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. It just keeps saying, "Get out of my head, get out." Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out. Get out of my head. And what's with the percentile up there? Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. This is making her sound axe crazy. This is like something I could see in a mental hospital. What does this all mean? And look at this. She ends the paragraph here and then just writes it slowly here. Get out of my head. Line by line. Get out of my head before I know what's best for you? Well, what do you know? Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me? Who is she? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you? What will you show? Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. How can I get out? But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Something's wrong here. Something is terribly wrong. Yeah, this is much different from the "I just want to be happy for you" speech. I don't even know what else I could say about this. This it's like her little. It's like her obsession over me has gotten out of control. Oh Jesus, she gotta start making a scene in the classroom or at the festival, start screaming at me that she loves me or something, and then I have to go through a drama of having to choose between her and Yuri. Oh wow. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. No kidding! Scarfy? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Uh-huh. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Yeah, she's probably crying herself to sleep at this point. Either that or she's written "get out" all over the walls of her bedroom. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Why is there no music? Usually there'd be some kind of really sad, sappy music to this. Because Sayori's heart has just been broken. She's currently having an episode. She's breaking down. Whatever happened to the heartstrings stuff that this game has been doing up until this point? I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Yeah, I should have gone with the redhead. Redheads are always wilder in bed. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's why I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door to let myself in. Sayori. She's got right get up. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Yep. Either that or she commits suicide. Who knows? Waking her up in her own house. Sayori, I was wrong. I really do love you. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Well, yeah. And it's kind of... In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Wake up, baka. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Well, I hope she's clothed. Decent. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Yeah, it would be. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Something tells me she is not going to the festival. An exception has occurred. File game script. See trace back for... What just happened? She just had a blue screen. She really did kill herself. Oh boy, that really puts the guilt trip on. I literally jumped back. It's like I just like jumped back in my chair. It's like, what the hell was this? It wasn't even a jump scare. It was just kind of like a drop. And now the music's gone weird and spooky. Okay, now I know why this is in the horror section. Because if you dump a girl, she dies. You're the horror movie villain. You kill teenagers with heartbreaks. Wow. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? That was her suicide note. That's what it was. That was her suicide note. I'm tempted to load to just go with Sayori to see if I could save her from killing herself. Yeah, I obviously made the wrong choice, but yeah, now you're doing the .exe kind of motif here. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Yeah, this has got to be traumatic. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. Yeah, she lost every meaning to live. Oh, well. Hello, new person in chat. I just got a girl killed. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. So yeah, this was what she would show me to show that she loves me. I should have read more between the lines. This is what she meant by saying that she needed to disappear. She just killed herself. Damn. I should have called it. I really should have. In fact, I almost did. Oh my god. Okay. I take back all the bad things I've said about this game. This game definitely has balls. This definitely is in the horror category. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. I told her everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? And more importantly, how did Monica know about this? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That was one of the endings. How can we go back to the cheerful? What the? Okay. It's sort of glitched out right now. Can I reload? And just accept her confession? Or... I can. Or I could do new game. But the new game's glitched out. Is this guy get more and more corrupt? And look at this! Sayori's kind of blocked off by Monica. Is Monica the mastermind behind the... Oh, I gotta get to the bottom of this. This is gonna be some weird stuff. But okay, now this game kinda has my attention. You know what? Fuck it! I'll do more of this! But I'm gonna call it here, guys, but I'm Sayori is in the chat. She just went from the game to the chat. I think I might be dealing with some form of digital entity here. Sayori, are you still there? I think you died in the game, but somehow you still exist. Is the poem still going on? Phil, you just missed something weird going on. And right now, one of the characters is talking to me through the chat. I think I'm dealing with some form of anomalous activity here. What would have happened if I copied your character file? I was going to call it here, but with Sayori in the chat, I don't think that would be a good idea. I'm moving forward. Alright. I gotta see if the new game still works. Go to the game directory. Okay. I'm gonna have to... this PC. Yeah, Sayori's telling me to go into the game directory. So maybe I'll have to go into Doki Doki Literature Club. Characters. Thanks, Sayori. Your character file is gone. The game is erasing character files as they die off. They really do die off. I see an annoying... This is some fourth wall breaking stuff. And the text is corrupted. Well, I'm not gonna make that mistake with the others. I know what this game's trying to do. Alright. The others are backed up. I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Sayori. But now I know what this game is capable of. Who knows what other surprises they might have. Monica is here too. How did you get here? How did any of you get here? Yeah, they're in my chat right now. I don't know how, but they are. Alright. The game's glitching out right now. An ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst thing. Being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always told myself, it's about time I meet some girls. Or something like that. The game rewrote itself. It wrote Sayori out of existence. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly into a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really isn't any that interest me. You know, if Sayori's gone, I have to motivate myself into joining the literature club. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Scarfy? Monica! Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, well, I didn't expect to see you in my chat either. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, I guess. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper around here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. Not no more it isn't! How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Hi there, Kirby with a gun. Hi there, FTG Elman. You just arrived at the point where things aren't as they should be. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on for a little while longer. Although, I feel like it should be shorter now since, well, we're a person short in this game. Yeah, you go do that, Ilman. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's member. A member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Scarfy. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Yeah. I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. She's taking Sayori's place. I'm sorry, Sayori. I should have listened. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Scarfy. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall I go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. Yeah. Press F to pay respects to Sayori. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. What? And her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Yeah, there used to be an all-girls club. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Scarfy. All words escape me in this situation. This club. full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica. I wish. What? No, I'm not. Yeah, she said the same thing about Sayori, too. Natsuki, the girl with the attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, Vice President. It's nice to meet you. Hey, Doom Guy's in the chat. And I'm hard pressed to think of anyone you wouldn't hate, Doom Guy. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Scarfy in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Hey guys, put down the BFGs. Save them for when it really counts. Looks like there's gotta be a multiplayer battle in the chat. Heaven help us if they get to the Berserker pack. I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Well, at least most of the characters seem to be acting normal. Except Monica's now filling in much of the role Sayori used to do. Why don't you come sit down, Scarfy? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks in the corner of the room, opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Nice to see that Monica is going from game to chat interchangeably. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people here at the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Actually, did I agree to join this time? I thought I came here as a guest. How do you lewd a lolly, Elman? Never mind. I mean, I thought lewd was an adjective, not a verb. Oh my god. I hope there's no Shata in this. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival, that much more important. Oh my god, the festival. That's when things are gonna happen. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki, yeah, they're all acting similar. Same girls. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying tea set. She carefully places teacup in front of... Yeah, more descriptor. They're all acting more or less normal, except we're missing a person. Don't worry, teachers have given us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Well, any English is better than English. So, Scarfy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Well, I've been reading Hellblazer. So, yeah, thanks for that, Phil. Manga? Yeah, I guess that counts. It's a comic. God damn it, Ilman. Yeah, English very well. Reminds me of Nova, where the N stands for knowledge. I mutter quietly to myself half. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri, teacup, finger. My favorite. Usually novels build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, I'm into that too. Yeah. They're still acting as normal. Isn't that amazing? A writer would so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop. Yeah, they're still saying... I've been reading a lot of horror lately, yeah, and I remember that was what I liked a lot about her. going into some Eldratar stuff. The Y in Monica means Yuri is gonna die. Lol, spoil. Not if I can help it. I'm gonna see if I can keep them all alive. And yeah, I am going to investigate Monica more here. Because I have a feeling she probably knows a few things that... She probably knows a lot more about what's going on than the rest of them. Yeah, that's the thing. I never watched anyone else's live stream on this, so this is a surprise to me. I never expected this stuff to come here. Yeah, and that's why you're not my waifu, Natsuki. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's why I usually like to write. I'm pretty sure if that was in the game, they would have had a nudity tag there, Doom guy. That's right, she was the one into comics, I think. And give it back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share sometime? No? You wouldn't like them. Well, last playthrough I was going through for the biggest tits there was in this group, and apparently that got somebody killed. So now I gotta play smarter and actually try to think this through. Sharing what level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to... Okay. Yeah, we're just going a review over stuff. I guess it's the same for Yuri. This is where they start going, hey, we should be writing poems, and we should start going to each other. I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start fighting okay. Jeez. I clicked the skip button, but I'm worried that the game might do some weird, bugged out, freaky stuff. Not to mention, I'm actually checking to see if there's anything more different here. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important part, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire... I never said I would... Oh yeah, that's right! I didn't... Yeah, I think that's the way it happened last time. Ooh, getting a bit of deja vu here. I lose my train of thought. All the girls stare back at me with dejected, but... I'm sorry, I thought... Well, the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back on. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Scarfy. The thing is, We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm taking everything you guys are saying in the chat with a mountain of salt. Okay, maybe just a pinch of salt, considering that this game is already doing weird stuff. So who knows what weird stuff will happen. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, I wasn't able to make a clear-headed decision before. Okay, that I'm taking with a mountain of salt, Doom guy. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. At least I hope it's a mountain of salt. So, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. Only that I got my next door neighbor killed, Phil. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Scarfy? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed, yeah. Okay. So the reasoning kind of changed in this version. And last time... Alright, we're gonna have to put a caution tape around Sayori's body right now. Keep Elman away from it. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Yeah, I'm sure you would. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I don't know. Maybe bury it, hide the evidence, who knows? I think with that, we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Maybe Frankenstein the thing back to life? Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looked over me once more. Scarfy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Thing is, I don't remember what it is that impressed Monica. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Phil, didn't you take Japanese? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem right tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Hi, Yoshi. And don't think of it as taxation. Think of it as a subscription fee. I think this might be a clue here. Or foreshadowing at the very least. I just have to figure out who that person is. So if it's someone I didn't recognize. And Yoshi, you probably shouldn't say that out loud. I sure hope the IRS isn't in this chat. I only have 2 girls now. Why is Monica not here? Oh. Yeah, I noticed the ARG bit. So I'm down to 2 girls. Well, I was gonna go for Monica, but I guess I'll try for Yuri again. Lost. I wonder if someone's gonna go back and do a rap on these words. Yeah, all these are for Yuri. She loves Massacre, apparently. Most of Sayori's things went to Natsuki. Oh! I don't know. Actually, or should I go after the jailbait lolly more? Oh my god, the IRS is... Well, there goes one of my viewers. Pleasure. Tears. Yeah, I always thought tears was more of a Sayori thing. Portrait. Yeah, I'm getting way too much into Yuri's. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I was about to, but I'm intrigued. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. The last to come in. Everyone else is already hanging out. Okay. Glitchface says, "Thank you for keeping your promise, Scarfy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst to the literature club when you're not accustomed to it." Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. Now that I think of it, didn't you bake cupcakes last time? That's another thing that's slightly different. Natsuki didn't bring in cupcakes on the first day. And the music is getting distorted, I think. And Monica is blocking the text. And is of a different size. Yeah. I'm starting to notice this now. The two other girls are closer to me. I mean, they're higher in scale, which means they should be closer. And Monica is still closer but shorter? What does this mean? Is she in my head now? Is she in my... Get out of my head. 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 Okay. Okay. Can't read that because Monica's in the way. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Inga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Scarfy. We'll make sure to put comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways, now that you're in the club after all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. And is the entire room in a Dutch angle? The entire room is in a Dutch angle. I just noticed that. Something's off here. A lot of things are off here. You don't really want to... Then forget I say anything. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help get you started on something you might like. Yuri reached into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. It's like she already knows. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. I look forward to hearing what you think. And we're back to normal. I think something happened in my head for a while. There must be some kind of anomalous activity. I should check the playback just to make sure things are alright. Assuming the playback is going to be reliable at this rate. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expressions, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks the same as the book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Did we even exchange poems yet? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh wait, that's after this, I think. Yeah. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I thought she spaced out. I muttered this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh yeah, maybe I did at that time. It's been a while. I'll have to look at the playback. Focus. Okay. Game's glitched out. It's fine. No, this is not fine. This is off kilter. It's like you're staring at me from the corner of your eye. If I focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Yeah. Elman, we're going forwards, not backwards. Oh, don't tease me like that. But I'm just rereading bits of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the book? Ah, well, I stopped at the bookstore, and not that I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, yes, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it's started, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Okay. What strange thing has an eye up to it? Well, at least the eye is on the cover and not falling off the face. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. This book... I think this book is way different. Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. Yeah, I think this book is different from the one she gave me last time. So we're getting slowly more into the violence territory. But the facility gets even worse, and they started selective breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. That's alright, chat's already spoiling this stuff. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not to think about the limbs. Yeah, that's very comforting since the last time I saw you, you had a frickin' knife. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that the dark turn came from nowhere. Huh. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Scarfy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. I don't worry. Yeah, this is kind of a creepypasta story right now. Oh, jeez. Why can't I remember? I remembered it was a different story. Tell me this didn't just erase stuff from my head too. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, sorry, I don't know where that came from. Anyways, then some... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. The text is bold. The little boy James, who lived in the dark basement, he was very pale, with spiky hair and large glowing eyes. Yes, English. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. So the book might be about her. Yeah, you go do that. Although, it's strange. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my hope. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. Did anyone else catch that? I didn't. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... Really, I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Alright, so if our characters are still present in the folder, the least I could do is listen. It is a literature club after all, alright? In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Yeah. As you suddenly go .exe on me. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the... okay, I'm just checking around. Alright. And put it into my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri. Oh. I'm having second thoughts about wooing her now. Maybe I am safer with the shorter character. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone. Okay. So far so normal, so far so normal. But bug start prologue, And we gotta go into that picture scene. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Which now has a more creepy context in this setting. It's not a particular bad thing. Oh, it's a bad thing. It is. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. As long as the eye stays on the face this time. I realize she's not actually looking down at her book. I glance over. It looks as if she's reading from my book instead. I was just... yeah! Bathing in the blood of something. You really don't have to apologize. You apologize a lot, don't you? I really don't mean to. So... Ah, she's blushing. How cute. Here, this would work, right? I slide my desk up against her, hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri typically closes her own copy. Once it... Yeah, so far so good, so far so good. So far so good. Any more, black outlined outburst? This looks like it's normal. Same goes for On the right book. That way I turn the page. Yuri slides the thumb under the books. Like this. We're huddled even closer together before. Da 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 da. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Okay. Things look normal so far. Alright. Alright, meet. It's probably the least I can do. Da da da. You're probably being. Da 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 da. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer. Yeah, it's going as normal. I'm gonna try to catch one of the outbursts. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah, it is about her. Oh. That seems to be a way happy face here. And keep in mind, Scarfy, this is a book about people being dismembered. And everything. There's some heavy violence in this book. No, I don't relate to this character at all. That does not look like the nervous, embarrassed face. That looks like hysterical face. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking, the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. What, that she dismembers people? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came in my head. Get out of my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. What on earth was that about? Scarfy? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Nothing at all. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Okay, shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. Why am I doing this without Yuri? I should be going to Yuri. Can I go anywhere else? Can I click anywhere else? Alright. Think. They know I'm going for Yuri this time. So they gotta force me down These two. I told Natsuki I was interested in poems too. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Yeah, it's the same thing as before. We all start somewhere, right? Still the same as before. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, and you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Oh, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Crickets. Horses can raise. I like how it changes to kid music. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Same as before. Everyone in high school thinks that writing should be all the sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take writing seriously. Yeah, the shortest girl in the room is calling me the youngest. Alright. Good, glad to hear it. Like the activities, pure. I'm always listening. Yeah, I bet you're always listening. Anyway, I want to share her poem with me. Embarrassing. Actually, I'm starting to wonder how many people in my chat are actually part of this ARG. Don't worry, Scarfy. We're all a little embarrassed today. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Great job, Scarfy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm sure that's why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understand you. It's easy to keep everyone's expectations low. That's same as before, same as before. At least there's no outburst on this one. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. That's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. she must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for her alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Alright. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Yeah. So this time Yuri's acting a little strange. Well, more strange than usual. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I mean, it doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Oh, let's read it. Hole in the wall, but he isn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? Sound of frantic scrawling playing on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there, swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. It's very freeform, as you call it. Feedback. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. Oh yeah, I didn't perform that very powerfully. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, other than spoiler. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it a bit later. Alright, one second. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it's just gonna get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Well, what do you think I'm doing now? Thanks for listening. And now, Yuri. Let's see what she does here. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Did I say that out loud? Well, at least she doesn't have the homicidal face. He's quite a... You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah, that's... I guess you're right. I getting Here takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experiences do you have? Yeah. Well, I have a last save game. Does that count? This is actually my first time, really. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri traces off. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through it myself, I learned to pick on them. I think most notable thing I recognize is that new writers is that they try to make it their style very deliberate. Okay. Normal. It's still normal. Club gives you valuable. I hope everyone else gives you valuable feedback. To be could be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Yes, please do. I love to share. Yeah. Okay. A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the glow. Bathing, I must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have vanished withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible... What? It's actually nice handwriting. Very beautiful handwriting. It's short. It was really descriptive. Still normal, still normal. Still normal. Pig is simply compared to a ghost, lingering in her remain place of comfort, unable to go to the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of sort of. I hadn't even thought of that before. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah. Yeah, I'm just like speeding through this because I've read through this in the first playthrough. It's getting redundant. I'm just looking for anything that might have changed. I guess that's everyone. I glance around. It's a bit more stressful that it's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities and decision-making abilities. And music's getting off kilter again. Across the room, Monica was writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective films. As they read it, and I watch each of their expressions are furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say so? Oh, nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you complete it? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Do you have a couple suggestions? Something in... Which people did anyway. There's only, what, 4 of us here? How many of us did you really think like it? Monica. Oh yeah, Monica. And Scarfy did too. That's right, I did like it. Oh, I think this is where I have to make a choice. I didn't know you were invested. Okay, this is where they get into the cat fighting moment. You're just... Okay. Same as before. Again, catfighting over fanciness and cutesiness and there's your boob comment. I wasn't there. One whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Scarfy showed up again. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Take out your insecurities on others like that. Game's going out of control. Should I do something or should I wait for it? How fast is this go? Music's getting... What's happening? It's getting more and more progressively dangerous. Backing away from the screen right now. Elman, I think you should stop pissing on the calculator. It's having adverse effects now. Alright, proceeding. Me? Look at who you're talking to, bitch. You want to be an edgy bitch? Edgy? Oh, language. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your middle age and comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you could counterbalance toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might actually cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Don't take... He does have knives. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Scarfy hear everything. You really think? I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Scarfy, just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. He started it. Oh shit. Something's wrong. Should I bend to Yuri or Natsuki? Yuri, Natsuki. I think if I continue with Yuri, something bad's gotta happen. She's getting out of it, so I'm going with Natsuki. I don't think I can. It just stopped me. I think I'm destined for Yuri then. I don't think I could go for either. Natsuki? Yuri? Which one? Which one? Let me pick one! Monica, you're behind this, aren't you? Hey, Scarfy, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? Yuri, what did you do? What have you done? I didn't mean it. I believe you, Scar. I believe you. I have no idea. Yuri might have said... I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Scarfy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. So you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me. like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. To be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Scarfy. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but yeah. I am all the saves are gone. All the saves are gone. Alright, I'm placing this on the empty slot. Yeah, I should have backed up the saves too. Alright. I'm calling it here. I'll get to the bottom of this next time. This is Scarfy signing out.